I don't think there is any ban on that.
That's not an issue. I think it can shift from the shipping companies to the shipyard.
That's right.
Instead of financing the ship, we will be financing the shipyard, and once the project is complete, that will be taken. But there has to be some kind of tie-up between the purchase of the ship.
Yeah, there would be a
That
contract,
has to
there would be a
be.
contract, there would be, the advance payments would come, and what we are trying to know where the client has got inadequate financial stability, we are asking for a letter of credit or a guarantee from him. But where there is a huge client, but we know, like say Tidewater Marine, now you don't have to worry about that. I mean, so we cannot in fact ask them for a letter of credit or a guarantee.
Actually, if you look at it, what is rightly said is industry practice, what has ever done.
Yes.
So far, it was all on tied basis.
Absolutely.
And it was all the ships are being ordered,
Ji.
and on ordered to ordered basis, you people are building the ships.
Ji.
Now, if you see that, okay, I go on building the ships,
Ji.
let the orders come. It's the other way around.
No,
Taking in
no,
mind-
I'm not saying that. I'm not even building on speculation.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
building on an order.
Order.
I'm building on an order,
Yeah.
but the order will specify only X amount during the construction phase, balance amount at the time of delivery. I'm not even asking for post-delivery finance. The client is not even asking me for the post-delivery finance. He's only asking me finance up to the delivery stage.
I know. That is possible,
That's possible.
because in any case we are funding it to the shipping companies
Ji.
for acquisition.
Ji.
Instead of that, we will give it to the
Shipyard.
builders.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That commitment to pay at the stage of delivery, that will have to be ensured. That will be in the form of LC maybe.
Yeah, we are asking for LC or bank guarantee except from major clients who probably give me a comfort letter or a
Then
from the
company
corporate
like
body.
let's say SBI today puts it, nobody will talk about LC
Ji.
or not get it. But then smaller company,
Ji.
if you are taking from some obscure company or
Absolutely.
from
I
somewhere,
would not do it. Today also I am making distinction between client to client.
That's
There are clients from whom I am insisting that they will not work without an LC. And there are clients with whom I am saying that see, they give me a comfort letter from your corporate group. And then that's good enough for me.
maybe I said they'll have to go to top management.
Ji.
I mean, inform them about the practice what is now happening.
Ji.
And banks are very keen on changing. There's no hassle. We can definitely help out
There's
the
a
yards.
big situation I can tell you. I mean, good orders with very good companies which will really change the image of shipbuilding as far as Bharat is concerned, and hopefully thereafter for India also.
All Korean yards, they offer both the schemes, 20-20-20-20 or 30-70, 20-80, and owner chooses whatever he wants. They give both. Of course, you have to pay more interest. That's
So
all.
I
But
also recently saw that.
Always
project.
I get two
It's like this.
5-5
So therefore,
80.
see, the Korean shipyard is in a position to offer 20-80. Now, if I get 20-20-20-20, it's much better. So naturally, he will accept that. But in Indian situation so far, we were only able to take the 20-20-20-20 and not the 20-80.
I think now.
Yeah, but
So
they
that
have
is-
a much better cash flow. They are delivering 120, 180 ships, I think. They have been delivering 180 ships a year. So almost second day
70.
delivery, and there's a
No,
pure
both
Seventy
they
ships.
have two yards.
No.
Another yard.
Achha, another yard.
So if you put together, it's almost one ship being delivered every alternate day. So money is keeping.
We are
So they have much
producing
better
300
cash
ships
flow.
a year.
So this is not there.
Again, it comes back to scale of operations.
Correct. Number.
Yeah, so the moment you take a chunk, you go to the big league, you deliver 10 ships, you build 10 ships, that
You
means
operate differently.
you are getting one delivery every month. So obviously your cash flow will change, your entire workings will change. So basically,
trying to get there.
Now, for instance,
if you want to take a
for
jump start,
instance, there is shipping
you need
corporation.
some in
I'm sure
between.
they have the plans in the next 10 years what they wish to do. Now, if they can just sort of sit with Hindustan Shipyard or something and say that here is an order for 20 ships, deliver it to me in the next 15 years or 10 years, and this is the thing. Now, as far as Hindustan Shipyard is concerned, they would be very happy with that. They would be building one ship and repeating it. I can tell you, I have just delivered one 11,000 horsepower vessel, the first vessel of that series, and I have delivered a second vessel of the same series. My own cost, I have done my own costing, the labor costs have dropped by 35%. Forget the engineering cost, forget the overhead. My labor costs have dropped by 35% on the second vessel. So you can imagine how much difference it makes to do repetitive vessels. Now,
Can I say
Ji.
this? I mean, do apologize.
No, I'm making a suggestion.
No. Basic, again, thing comes to the cost and the time factor.
Ji, absolutely.
We need some sort of assurance from the shipbuilder
Ji.
that they will be able to meet their commitment. Our past experience today of so many years is that Indian shipyard, irrespective of
But I
whether
think if you
public sector or
don't, no,
private.
if you take an antagonistic attitude and a
No, they're
defeatist
not.
attitude, no, Mr. Roy,
If you're not
let me clarify,
patronizing.
let me clarify. You come along with the shipyard, right?
We're coming.
Come along with the shipyard and say, here is a time frame for 10 years. In 10 years, please deliver me 20 ships. And I'm telling Good Earth has taken a risk. With 6 ships.
Anyway,
With 6 ships.
I can assure you it will not happen with SC.
No, I can tell you.
Why not?
Because there is you know, for every project, it has to go.
Again, Government of India.
1 year.
So it is same. Government of India is Hindustan Shipyard and Government of India is Shipping Corporation. Now, instead of giving Hindustan Shipyard subsidy or giving them writing off their losses, it would be so much in the interest of Hindustan Shipyard and Shipping Corporation and thereafter in the interest of the country that if a block order of 10 ships of one type which you foresee what you're going to use for the next 10 years is given.
Yes, now it's a beginning has made in that direction. The Cochin shipyard, they're proposing to have an expression of interest of mutual benefit. Still has a very founding stages, but I think beginning has been made.
Okay, very good.
And it has been written by Cochin shipyard that they want to have some sort of a mutual capital investment by not only government shipping corporation themselves. And we have made a commitment now. If you go ahead, we will indicate what is the vessels, what you are listing. But whether when it sees the light is still $1 million question, because Cochin shipyard also wants us to invest some money, capital investment from the shipping corporation, which is actually not in the way of what the government thinks it is. So we are basically operators, we are not the shipbuilding industry, neither shipbuilding industry. But I can only show the beginning has been made at the government level.
No, I've got an ulterior motive. If Cochin shipyard and Hindustan shipyard build vessels for you, which they were originally designed for, they will stop building small tugs and launches and let them build off.
I come to that. Private shipyard basically we have limited infrastructure. At least the type of ships which you are building, in any case we cannot come to you. What I would suggest is a small shipyard with your limited capabilities or space particularly constraint. You should look to the vessels which the other people want. Today I can tell you we have entered into subcontract for the administration vessels and none of them are going to Indian shipyards.
Which administration?
Whether AN administration or UKL administration, because again I tell you expertise or technical know-how probably is not advanced. We are making up aluminum crafts there. Most of the Indian shipyards are not even potentially capable to do that.
It would not be quite right to say that. The Indian shipyards who have built aluminium vessels of 44 knots. I have built and have been shortlisted by the defense establishment for building vessels up to 50 knots. Aluminium. So I have been shortlisted.
Still not competitive or the cost and time. Again is a major issue.
You did not participate.
No, I did not participate.
You did participate, but when we asked some questions, then your party was in touch with me. He said that we are busy and this and that.
We have finalized 9 vessels in the last
honestly,
15
sir,
days.
it was a question that how much time do I invest without knowing what sort of return?
Maybe
I don't have unlimited resources, either in terms of money or in terms of human resources. I have certain amount of human resources.
5 is running.
Now, do I invest 100 hours with shipping corporation with uncertain return? Do I invest 5 hours with some other client?
For an outside client.
That is a decision that we have to take. It's a wrong decision, maybe it's a wrong decision, but I have to take that decision.
That I don't know.
Right? I sit with a client, say from Europe. I know within maybe total discussion could be about 20 man hours. Okay, total discussion. I know whether I have a chance or I don't have a chance. And the next 10 hours, man hours of discussion, I know I'm getting the order, I'm not getting the order. So, I mean, after all, you have to have the efficiency, not only in productivity, in production and so on and so forth. You must also have the efficiency, be able to allocate your resources, human resources, whichever you think will work or which you and sort of refrain from where you think it will take too much time.
That time, perhaps you already know it, we were very keen that we should build in India. In fact, I sent one of the fellows you know, he came to you several times.
Yes, I know that.
In India. But somehow it did not work. I was
uncertain of when you would decide, honestly. I'm being very frank and I will tell you. I was uncertain as to when you would decide.
Accreditation is always there.
And finally it took what? Nothing less than 12 months?
No, that was another reason, unfortunately.
No, what? I'm not saying it's your fault, sir. I'm saying this whole system takes its toll.
Okay,
so now, yeah, I think with this we should. I think with this we close the session today, and it has been really very nice for so many experts to really give their time. And you know, when we were coming in the morning, people said Visarjan and Ganesh, this thing. I said Ganesh is actually a remover of obstacles. He cannot be an obstacle to our, he's a Vignahar. So I think it's really been very nice for all of you to come and contribute to this session, and we have learned a great deal from various experts and different areas. starting from productivity, what is happening internationally, what problems are there in India, how we can really go forward, and so many things have